Finally, scientists found a way to open up another dimension. After noticing similarities between the organisation's most recent physics-challenging endeavour and an interdimensional portal, Cern may have opened one. Even though science frequently seeks to help us understand the world around us better, it is weird to consider the idea of a machine developed by humans exploring the very structure of the universe. Some people still think that crazy scientists are working on devices that could send us to an alternative reality, launch us towards hell, or even harness the force of a black hole. On July the 5th, Cern's massive particle accelerator was put into operation, sparking a lot of speculative discussion about the more unknowable effects of scientific research and the mysteries of the wide cosmos. Will the most recent project at Cern lead to exciting new discoveries, or will it bring about our extinction in the end? Let's thus have a look at the gateway that leads to the other dimension. The Large Hadron Collider LHC, a 17-mile underground loop near Geneva where particles are smashed at almost the speed of light, is described in a fascinating article from April 2016 in the Wall Street Journal, titled "Cern is seeking the secrets of the universe, or maybe opening the portal of hell." The greatest particle physics laboratory in the world is run by Cern, the European Organisation for Nuclear Research, and the LHC is an atom smasher that creates invisible antimatter. The Higgs boson, also known as the God particle, was discovered in 2012 by Cern scientists, who believe it will reveal the origins of the universe and provide evidence for the Big Bang theory, which states that immediately following the Big Bang, an invisible universe-wide field gave mass to all matter. The finding of the particle provides important evidence in favour of the standard model of particle physics, or the accepted particle physics law, which scientists think govern the fundamental constituents of matter. Scientists at the LHC have their sights set on an even more elusive objective, now that they have discovered the Higgs boson. Dark energy and dark matter are all around us. The invisible components of the universe, which make up more than 95% of it, are what hold the galaxy together. On the other hand, nobody has been able to directly observe it. Only by studying the impact it has can scientists determine its existence. Higgs boson, a critical component of the standard model, could also play the role of the portal between the luminous world and the dark world. According to astrophysicist Zen Lui of the University of Minnesota, who wrote the Daily Galaxy in an email, there is one kind of dark particle, according to theories, and it only sometimes interacts with ordinary matter. The proton collision that the LHC is continuously producing and observing are thought to be able to catch this particle. According to Liu, if we apply quantum mechanical coupling, we may be able to directly observe the decay or transitions between various states of particles that exist in the dark domain. Even better, we might be able to directly create dark world particles and recognise them using our excellent control of Higgs boson synthesis at the Large Hadron Collider and future colliders. Recently, a group of researchers declared that they think they can explain dark matter with the help of a particle that in their view can travel to the 5th dimension. According to studies that was published in the European physical journal C, the particle can provide insight into dark matter. According to the most recent research, 5D equations have been developed that show the effects of an additional dimension on our universe, and reality as we currently understand it. The scientists studied fermion masses, which they think can be transported into the 5th dimension by portals, leading to fermionic dark matter, and dark matter remnants in the brand new 5th dimension. According to the researchers, if this heavy particle exists, it would necessarily connect the visible matter that we know and that we have studied in detail with the constituents of dark matter, assuming the dark matter is composed of fundamental pheromones, which live in the extra dimensions. In order to find the God particle, Cern is now recommending that an even larger super collider be constructed for €21 billion. However, other scientists have been warning against this action out of concern that it would trigger the emergence of a black hole or a parallel world. A 2016 occurrence was a major contributor to this dispute. In order to accelerate charged particles, Cern started the AWAKE Advanced Wake Field Experiment project on June 16, 2016, and ironically 10 days later, photographer Christophe Suarez posted a collection of images of the skies over Cern online. A bit of a media frenzy about portals in the sky was sparked by the photos that revealed an odd cloud formation and electrical activity above the Cern complex. This was because the LHC has discovered mini black holes while smashing particles, which may be signs of parallel universes in additional dimensions. A lot of physicists are concerned that the God particle could ultimately lead to the destruction of the universe, as noted by renowned scientist Stephen Hawking in his book Starmus in 2014. The biggest concern is the development of these tiny black holes, which would enlarge and eventually cause the world to deteriorate from the inside out. The British astronomer Sir Martin Rees concurs with Stephen Hawking that these black holes could open a Pandora's box and release high energy, strange matters that are extremely unstable and result in a catastrophic vacuum decay. That would cause time and space to collapse. Despite Cern scientists' best efforts to reassure the public that these black holes would not wipe out the universe, they may also unleash high energy, strange matters that are very unstable. While some religious people are leery of Cern's plans to use the LHC to study other dimensions and parallel universes, physicists are worried about black holes and the universe's accelerating destruction. Here, science and religion collide in an effort to find the God particle. Religious groups often view Cern's activities with suspicion, and they wonder what the Hindu god Lord Shiva, also known as the god of destruction, has to do with science when it is publicly exhibited outside the LHC. The High Luminosity Large Hadron Collider will be the new moniker for the LHC when it reopens in 2028 when the upgrades are complete. The investigation of the intriguing possibilities surrounding the Higgs Gateway will be the only focus of the following generation of Higgs factories. For instance, two linear Higgs factories are the International Linear Collider being considered in the Japan and the Compact Linear Collider CLIC at Cern, whereas two circular Higgs factories are the Future Circular Collider at Cern and the Circular Electron Positron Collider CPC in China. 5 times as strong as the LHC at Cern will be the particle smasher in China. It could not be long until the world finds whether the universe's creator or destroyer is at the end of the search, as Europe and China race to uncover the God particle. How do you feel about this doorway to another realm? At the other end, who will we confront? This is still a mystery, but it will be long until we discover it all.